And move to the side and come with a reach hand over here. We can guide this low and come under here while we're still maintaining the grip on the arm, coming under. The central idea is to move to the side outside the line of attack. To use their attack to move, to flank them really, to a place where they're not going to be hitting you, because we've seen so often in sparring or kickboxing, where people are fighting and one person throws a punch and it's hitting at the same time, and kicks are, and everybody's hitting each other at the same time. And it becomes a battle of attrition to see who can hit the other person the most. And really that's what determines the victor usually, is who's got the most marks on the scorecard, who hit the other guy the most. Well, rather than using that approach, what we're looking for is a philosophy wherein we can be in a place where we're not going to get hit at the same time. And if you're ever thinking about fighting multiple people in self-defense, it has to be that way. We can't afford to just deliver strong blows against one person and hope to hit them harder and faster, not when there's other people coming too. We need to handle each individual in such a way that the very fact that they attack puts them at a disadvantage and allows us to increase our advantage. So go back to this one more time, try to stick and follow, and then try the other variations, or anything else that you can come up with. All right?
Sure.
We have a movement in some Kuksul forms, and Kuksul 1 has this movement too. You see it repeated again and again in forms, but it's a inside round block with the right hand, one with the left, and then they usually rise up with this posture like this. This has an application when we're attacked again with a 1-2 punch. We're going to round block in here, and the next one comes, we're going to round block in here. Then we're going to carry this up and apply pressure right here as we shuffle up with the right foot to the outside foot here. And keeping that idea of softness and circularity in mind, as this one circles right, this one will circle up, this will pull in. To make a very simple takedown that works because of the extension of the punch and the energy that I'm being given. So one more time. We're going to circle in here and come this way. And that's inherent in this form posture. Okay? When you do this, it will not work if you merely deflect, deflect, and then try to muscle the shoulder. She's going to root herself, and you can see that I'm being thrown off my balance. My opportunity to do this is when she's projecting the energy at me. When the punch comes, I'm circling here, drawing her off, and already as I'm knocking this over, you can see her body is beginning to spiral in the way I want, so that this merely helps it along the rest of the way. Okay? You have to have that softness and that sensitivity to respond in this way to that kind of attack. Otherwise, you're merely going to have impact and clashing. So try to discover this sensitivity to guide and receive their energy, connect with the punch, connect with their body weight, and find the point of their balance as you come in. Okay? All right, try it again. Most important thing is to move your body as one unit, to let your waist do all the work, and to use circular movement. Linear movement is the way our bodies exert force. If we lift a box, the force goes up. If we push something, the force goes in a line. And the thing about linear force like that is it can be easily opposed. A person can feel you exert that kind of force, and they can brace themselves against it, or they can just exert a counter force. Lifting, if we're doing a Hapkido lock, and I try to lift out here, it's very easy for her to stop me, because I'm just going in an angle like this, and she can oppose it very easily. If I go this way, she opposes me that way. But when I move in a circle, it's not so easy. Circles always thwart lines. And if I want to go up like this, and I can't, you want to stop me. I can't. Then that's when my circle comes in, and then I can. So we know that from joint locking. You know, the same principle applies here. Always move in a circle to control the body weight of the attacker as they attack. The only difference is the timing. The timing is a lot more important when somebody is actively striking you versus when they're merely holding you, grappling you. Anyway, one last technique. we're going to use the elbow a little bit more this time. The goal is to use this defensive stance that we're in to push close to the place where their force originates. All force in any well-thrown strike, in any well-thrown attack of any kind, really, comes from the waist. We call it the Dunchok, it's the center. Even her punches, which apparently come from the arms, will come from the waist, if they have any power. Yeah, there's power in the shoulders and triceps alone, but it's not knockout power. Knockout power always comes from the waist. So if I can get to a place where I'm not worried about the knockout power, and I'm threatening her ability to harness it, to harness her center, I control the fight. I control the relationship between us. So I'm going to get very close, and I'm going to press that space, press that center. Once again, a 1-2 combination punch like any boxer would throw. We'll block this one here, and then we'll come into here with this one. As you can see, I'm in this space tight now. She cannot easily throw any more punches. I'm also controlling her center. I'm just going to let this unfold around the edge. And where I blocked this up here, now I'm going to control it. And I'm going to spin my body in a clockwise circle as I rest my weight, my natural weight, on her shoulder and guide her down. And all this off of a 1-2 punch, where you close in, and close in, and just turn outside. Oops, sorry. Okay, everybody? Okay, try it once again. We'll go around to help you if you have questions.